Hello, this is Lucas Palmeira from Imaginando, and I'm here to give you another tutorial on the RC. For today's tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to make some sounds from the song Show Me Love by the great Robin S. So let's get right into it. Okay guys, so let's get this started, and the first sound that we're going to do is the classical organ sound from the M1 Korg synthesizer. Okay, which is actually composed by two sounds, this one and this one. I believe the Korg M1 is a wave table synthesizer, and to create this amount of harmonics we need actually two DRCs because it's a 3 oscillator subtractive synthesizer, but we can get there. So let's start by doing the first part and bring back the default patch. First thing I'm going to do is change the performance mode from poly to mono because we're gonna have to use that little click on it, and change it to a square on the first oscillator and raise it 2 octaves like this. Now let's raise the second oscillator to 759. Okay, and change it to a triangle. Now raise the sub oscillator to 469 and drop 1 octave. Okay. Drop the pregain to 673. And now drop the cutoff to 364. And the envelope generator to amount to 198. This envelope generator to amount is the amount of this envelope generator 2 controlling the cutoff frequency in time. Now we go to the VCA and raise velocity to maximum. This means the higher the velocity, the higher the volume of the sound. Now let's go to the first envelope generator, which controls the amplitude of the sound. And we got an attack of 012, 500 on the decay, 800 on the sustain, and 247 on the release. Now for the attack, for the envelope generator 2, we got 13037 on the attack, and 230, 400, and 100, which are default values for the rest of the envelope generator 2. So now for the reverb, let's give it 185 amount, a decay of 586, damping 500, and modulation 100. So we got our first sound ready. Let's go to the organ low. It sounds like this. Okay. Remember that this sound is pitched minus 7 semitones. So the relationship between the high organ and low organ is actually a fifth. And that gives it that nice harmonic relationship between the two. And now I'm going to bring back the default patch. First thing I'm going to do is raise 1 octave on the first oscillator. Drop the first oscillator to 605. Pregain at 722. Second oscillator to maximum. Drop 1 octave. And now sub oscillator is 630. And now envelope generator 2. 198, and then cut off at 198, and then cut off at 158. Now, for the first envelope generator, 056 on the attack. Then 5-8, release at 247. Second envelope generator, we got 037 on the attack. And then all values are default. So we just need to go to the reverb and do the same reverb as before, which was 185 amount, 586 decay, $500 and 100. So we got our bass done, our organ bass. I've got here a K70 that I automate sometimes, which you can see here. Okay. It's a K70 with a 1/8 time, full wet because it's on a send, and it has ping pong but with no stereo width. So I'm gonna go to the next sound and last sound, which is this saw bass. Gonna turn off these equalizers for now and bring back the default patch. Okay. First thing I'm going to do is drop 1 octave on the first, on the first oscillator should be okay. On the second one, first oscillator we have to raise 1 octave. Second oscillator we should drop to the middle here, 0. And on the sub oscillator drop 1 octave. So +1, -1, -1. Now for the envelope oscillator 2 at maximum, master at maximum, pre-gain at oscillator 1 at 0, oscillator 2 at 0, semitone 7 on the second oscillator, and sub-oscillator, let's raise it to the maximum. Now, the sub-oscillator raises to the maximum, the second oscillator is 741, sorry about that, and pre-gain at 975. Now let's change the filter from a low pass 4-pole to a low pass 2-pole and drop the cutoff to 126. Now envelope generator to amount to 352. And resonance to 638. Change performance mode from poly to mono. And now let's go to the modulation of the cutoff and raise the keyboard to maximum. This means the higher the note, the higher the cutoff. Now, for the first envelope generator, we got 0, 500, 800, and a release of 086. Okay. Now for the second envelope generator, we want a decay of 907, 519 for the sustain, and release of 537. Okay. And I think we have everything ready. So let's get this ready for us to listen now. Just gonna pick up this. Bear with me just a tiny second. Okay. Oopsie. Just a second. Okay, it's more than ready now. More than ready. So let's now listen. And this was it, guys. I really hope you have enjoyed this tutorial. Remember to subscribe to our channel and ring the notification button. If you can, that really means a lot to us. We will be releasing new content on every Thursday, so be ready to check that out. For now, I will say goodbye and see you on the next week. Goodbye.